Okay, let's continue. Annihilation. Annihilation. Is that annihilation? Yeah, I think that's the word. Was that Sylus? This is such an interesting world. As night descends, the ring-shaped net encircles the tower glows like a planetary ring. Ah, there you see it. Up there. Amidst the flowing lights of neon signs and holograms, people eagerly discuss the upcoming supernova they'll witness. Maybe...
What will happen to the big star, Mom?
Maybe they'll... I'm not sure. I'm sorry, honey.
A memory that lay dormant for so long awakens and envelops my thoughts. Oh, she has seen this before? Caleb, you have another project?
My science teacher wants us to build models. Everyone's either doing the solar system or a black hole. It's boring. Do you remember the supergiant Gran showed us? The one that's 2,300 light years away?
Enlighten me!
Its supernova will be the one our generation has the best chance of witnessing firsthand. I want to see it.
So that's what we're gonna see now. Oh, I remember. Didn't she also use it as an example? She said that no matter what difficulties we face in the future, you should protect me. It's like how a ring system protects its planet. It's like we're Jupiter.
Gran
No,
never said that,
Saturnus.
though. Are you just remembering what you want to hear again?
Maybe? But she did say it.
Actually, Gran said that powerful stars are destroyed by forces from within. Meanwhile, fragile humans need to endure outside forces. We don't need to face the future alone, though. It's like how planets and their ring systems are born together. They'll also fade away together.
I basically said that. Anyway, you have to help me finish this week's extra reading assignments. Oh, they're so adorable. Why do I have an ominous feeling about this? The announcement is so distant. I come to my senses. This place is crowded, and everyone is trying to find the best spot on the Sunset Promenade. I also want to see it. Whoa, someone steps on my foot. As I try to step to the side, I lose my balance and stumble into an unexpected but very welcome embrace. Yeah, I added that.
Sorry
Like, how
for the
could
wait.
you not? It's okay. A hand grabs my wrist. I look up and see Caleb's slightly amused expression. Caleb.
In Skyhaven, you can catch a glimpse of cosmic wonders every now and then. Though this is the first time I get to see a supernova.
And we're gonna see it together.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh my gosh. I have so much to ask you. Why is he acting like nothing happened? Why is it always so difficult to understand what he's thinking? Caleb grins and leans in. Maybe it's because he also has a chip.
Where'd you go today?
I just walked around.
This place is packed. Hold on tight. Don't get lost, Pipsqueak.
I'm not a little girl. Caleb, slow down. No, pick me up right now. Don't listen to MC. He grabs my hand and walks quickly, yet his grip is firm. It reminds me of when we were in school. He always held my hand, like this back then. This is romantic. For a moment, I'm stunned. I start to question if the voice I heard this afternoon is really his. What if it's a doppelganger? How could Caleb change? No, he hasn't changed at all. If anything's different, it should not be him. Should not be him. As I watch him walk, a bizarre idea pops into my head for no reason. Oh, what is it, MC? Is there something inside Caleb that's controlling him? Is it changing him? Oh my goodness. I was afraid of this. But he's fighting the chip rather well in that case.
Over here.
Hug attack. If only. On the edge of the viewing platform, Caleb discreetly moves to stand behind me. He acts like a shield from the bustling crowd. Oh, he's adorable. Below the glass floor, clouds ripple like waves while a hologram appears to start a countdown. It's like New Year's Eve. This will be a nice memory. We can see Skyhaven University's clock tower from here. And look at all those fighter jets over there. Is that the aerodrome for Aerospace Academy? He would know. He's so fine against this background.
Yep.
Like, he looks magical.
With exams on the horizon, I bet a bunch of my juniors are preparing themselves for some serious cramming.
The last time I visited Skyhaven University was for your graduation. Time flies. Flies.
It sure does.
Do you regret it? Caleb leans on the railing, turns to me and smiles. Yeah, he's so pretty.
Regret what?
Being admitted into Aerospace Academy and becoming those 1 in 10,000 deep space fighter pilots. Does he? I hesitate, unable to find the right words. But one thing's for sure, he did not want to be separated. You're on an entirely different path now. It wasn't one you chose in the beginning. Oh, she digging. She digging. But, girl, you know what happened to him. So something...
Stuff changes all the time. It's fine. What about you? When you were a kid, you nagged me about using my evol to hold you up high. You even insisted I launch you into space.
No, because that would be so cool. He would totally control it though. Like he wouldn't just, bloop, now you're on your own. If anything, he'd be going with us. Like he can pick us up bridal style and just float up into space. How about that? Isn't that a great idea? You even insisted I launch.
Do you still dream about exploring the universe?
With you? That's just nonsense kids say. Caleb raises his head. There's a fleeting sadness on his face. I almost wonder if I had imagined it. My heart breaks. Don't be sad, my little puppy. Whenever he does the puppy eyes, I'm weak. Weak.
Back at the shelter, I remember you said your home was beyond the stars. But we couldn't even get past the walls and barbed wire.
Oh. Yeah, the teachers always said the outside world is dangerous. We were too little to go out. Barbed wire? Is it because of the Wanderers? Or because they both were experiments? Though, when you're cooped up in one place for so long, the outside world can be more appealing than ever. That is true! Yet all we could do was hang out on the rooftop and count the fighter jets flying past us. I once asked you about why they would crash and if the old railroad by the shelter led to the sea. Led to Rafayel. Whenever I hear sea.
The fighter jets crashed because they got attacked by Wanderers. As for that railroad, at the end of it is a patch of weeds.
Is it anything special with that?
We'll figure out everything about this world, one step at a time.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Really? I'm starting to think some people's hearts are more mysterious than the world itself. Oh. Like you, for example. You're a walking vault of secrets right now. Oh, I knew she would insinuate it's him. Oh. I can't tell if my thoughts are written all over my face to the point where he can see everything. Girl, he can. He reads you like a book. He knows something's up, but he probably won't just say it. I look into his eyes and hope to receive an acceptable response.
Well, Pipsqueak, since you're interested in secrets, there is one thing.
He's gonna joke around, isn't he? Which is... The noisy crowd suddenly falls silent, and dazzling lights fade into the night. He was just about to say something. The hologram's light continues to glow like water. Only the countdown remains. He grins at me, his voice as serene as a passing flock of birds. Was it because he knew this was gonna happen and was like, ooh, saved? It was planned!
It's starting.
The people around us look toward the sky, but his gaze remains fixed on me. I almost lose myself in his eyes. Girl is so freaking in love. Like, who wouldn't be? After a moment, I find my voice and flash him a smile. I'd be smiling like a damn fool. Oh, right. Close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. Oh, we still have the necklace. If that's what she's gonna give back. Oh, can we put it on? We probably won't see it. I pull out the necklace from my pocket and put it around his neck. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Who gives the same gift twice?
Me. Okay, but who lost a precious gift from others? If it disappears again, there won't be a next time. Because then I might not find it.
All right. I promise I won't lose it again.
Oh, he's so handsome. Whoa. Oh. Foreboding sign emerges. Okay. Okay. electromagnetic radiation from the supernova will persist for some time. Maybe it'll create something on this world. We don't know. To protect Skyhaven, a floating city powered by energy, aerial shields have been activated above us. After we witness this brief brilliance, night descends onto the cityscape once more. Oh, I love this music. Tonight, Caleb will go out again. According to him, Skyhaven's lockdown will be over soon, along with the cleanup. I say goodnight to him in advance. Then I enter my bedroom, draw the curtains, and force myself to close my eyes as I rest on the bed, alone. Oh, I'm so dramatic. In these dark hours of the night, I eventually hear the door being pushed open. The faint sound of footsteps draw closer. This better be Caleb, or else I'm screaming. I could be screaming for another reason as well, but... Realizing it's Caleb, I keep my breathing steady as I pretend to be asleep. A gentle touch lands on my forehead. He was probably about to tell her that he loves her. The secret. He's gone. Why did Caleb... Girl! You're so thick in the skull. But I mean... It's the main story, so... I guess we can't be exclusive with anyone. My mind is in turmoil. I press my hand against my chest, trying to stop my heart from pounding too quickly. And slowly get up. I look out the window and see the night scenery. MC, you have a tough life. You have 5 amazing guys after you. Then taking a deep breath, I activate the tracking feature on my hunter's watch. Target is being tracked. Girl? Are you tracking Caleb? It seems Caleb hasn't discovered the tracker embedded in the necklace. Y'all! The two of you are much more alike than you think. Much more alike than you think. With all these complex leads, only Caleb can unravel these mysteries as he's burdened with countless secrets. What we're gonna do next? Lock him up? When I try to leave, I notice the door doesn't... Wait! Oh. Did Caleb intentionally lock me in the house? Wait, I was gonna be the one who would lock him up, right? Well, joke's on us! Well then! I guess we stuck in here. At least it's spacious. And safe. This reminds me of Amnesia. Thomas route. But not... We're not in... I'm not gonna say anything. I raise my gun and aim at the lock. Without a second thought, I pull the trigger. No. Caleb is not like Toma. Maybe they're like they're a similar stereotype, definitely. Because he was also like they had this Big Brother vibe. Flares illuminate the night sky. They're bright enough to make it seem like daytime. Meanwhile, destroyed streetlights sway in the wind. Well, we were able to get out pretty quickly. 2 to 3 story steel structures cast looming shadows on the cracked pavement. A palette of dark, cold hues surrounds them. This is ominous. Where are we, MC? Amidst this desolation, the only source of vibrant color is the orange barricade tape. That makes me feel better, because there's a little bit of color. How can there be a place like this in Skyhaven? Beats me. Thick wild grass covers the ground, a testament to the years of having been abandoned. Yet these pieces of metal shine as if they're new. As if they're new. Beyond the bars of steel, the faint outlines of various aircraft hint as this place's history. The signal from the necklace abruptly vanishes here. There must be a signal jammer in this area. Well, if we get in trouble, at least Caleb is somewhere here. But he gonna be shook.
We will now advance to the east zone.
Test Site 5.
What was that?
I'm just a rabbit.
Shh! Quickly now. They won't find us here.
Who you? Before I can react, I'm pulled into a makeshift shelter made from discarded equipment. Oh, you saved me.
It's just
Whoever you are.
We need to keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving. Bye-bye. I turn around and pull out my gun, only to see a young girl's face illuminated by the light reflected of a puddle. That sounds scary. Why did they have to describe it like this? Crystal adorn her skin. Oh gosh, she wears a thin dress, but she's unperturbed in such cold rain. Oh no, she's gonna turn, isn't she? In the distance, officers wearing Farspace fleet uniforms move closer. They're armed and on high alert. This girl better not.
How these monsters are
chop
getting
me.
more aggressive. The contamination levels here are extremely high. They're practically indistinguishable from wanderers now. Stay frosty.
Practically
This batch
indistinguishable.
of
Wow.
specimens is on the brink of transformation. Salvage value at 0%. Requesting confirmation to do the cleanup.
What exactly? What kind of specimen? Is she one of them? That's what I thought. The crystalline growths on the girl's body are similar to Kevi's, but far more severe. She's almost completely transformed into one of the monsters from N109 zone. What if this test site is for these people? They have like chips.
Can you check if I'm still alive? Is my heart still beating?
Urging me, the girl grabs my hand and presses it to her chest. Is it not? I look down. A fist-sized cavity covered in crystals is in her chest. Within it, a large crystal pulsates and eerily glows in the place where her heart should be. Oh, she about to turn. What were they doing with these people? How? What happened to you? It's that freaking professor, isn't it? Her skin, drained of all its color as she stands in the rain, betrays the weight of her memories as she cowers. The professor ever?
Dying. Someone whisked me away from the ward and took off the white cloth on my face. They made a promise. After one experiment, I could live again. Who wouldn't want that?
As she speaks, the crystals creep further up her neck, yet she appears oblivious to them. Are they trying to make immortal people or something?
It's a
They
shame.
use Wander?
If I passed the test, I could have been the professor's daughter.
This feels a lot like MC. She became the grandma's daughter, but she was an experiment before. Curling up into a ball, she hides her face and muffles her sobs. The rain covers her anguish. The professor, he's the one who took in Kevi under the pretense of adoption.
Professor, who gave us a second chance at life. He's our father.
Don't look up to him. This is sinister. Now I know for sure he was the one walking next to Caleb at that villa. He's definitely involved in this experiment, and he must have something to do with the Farspace fleet. The lockdown and cleanup are just a cover. The fleet's true targets are these.
Power. It's warm. And you smell really nice.
MC, or run! Lightning splits the night sky, casting light on this narrow space. Oh my gosh, run! She stops sobbing. The girl raises her head, and I see her tear-streaked face. Click. The crystals fall. I'm scared. I'm scared. Those dark eyes are consumed. There are only empty eye sockets reminiscent of eye holes in a mask.
Can I eat you?
Run! She seems to lose consciousness, but then her cold fingers grab my wrist. Oh, it's something else right now.
Strength. Give it to me.
Seeing her abnormal strength, I swiftly pull back. I use the momentum to throw the girl off balance and force her to fall to her knees. Can they absorb others' strength? Like Evol and such? That's pretty crazy. Raindrops trickle down her temple. Her skin is like a human's. I hesitate for a second before reaching for my gun. Wouldn't this professor want to do something with MC? A single moment costs me, and a sharp pain shoots up from my knee. Oh my gosh, we're hurt, we're hurt. Mayday, mayday. The crystalline spikes protruding from her shoulders pierce my left leg. My blood mixes with the rain.
I said, you should let me eat you.
Girl, back off before I pull this gun out. It's as if a silent signal has been given. Several figures emerge from the shadows and stagger toward me. What? I thought it was gonna be the fleet, but they're... Black crystals have almost engulfed every part of their bodies. They're barely recognizable as humans from their outlines. The crackling sound of burning flesh resounds in my ears. Again, their silhouettes blur with the ones I remember from the N109 zone. No, those things are already here. They're all here for the ether core? Oh my gosh, this is dangerous. Girl, you have an ether core.
We need the ether core.
Maybe we should have just stayed at Caleb's place. As they close in, I have no choice but to fight through the pain. I push the girl away. Holding my gun, I struggle to stand. Well, the fleet officers are gonna hear us regardless. Bullets cut through the rainfall and pierce the legs of two figures at the top front of the group. However, they don't stop. Gritting my teeth, I aim for the shoulders of these people. They're like a different species of wanderers. Another shot rings out at the girl's twisted convulsions. come to an abrupt stop, but I didn't pull the trigger. The figure before me dissipates into energy particles. It's similar to how a wanderer disintegrates after death. It's similar.
I found the missing specimens. Stop them!
Several lights shine harshly, and I hear the synchronized sound of guns being drawn. Is it because they're failed experiments that they're shooting them? A bullet whizzes past my ear, yet those people who have been shot multiple times continue to lunge at me. Because they're like uncontrollable? Could that be? Amidst the howling winds, the space in front of me distorts. A vortex appears, sucking in and tearing apart 2 or 3 looming figures. A vortex? Okay, who's that? What is that? The rain stops and the smoke from guns and crystal particles appear to be suspended in time. My hero! Gravity Evil! Hi, I'm out here. Through the veil of raindrops, an indifferent face gradually comes into focus. Raindrops are deflected away. Caleb! Hi! I did something! Frozen in place, I don't know if I should call out his name. Don't be mad at me!
What are you doing here?
Come on! I just wanted to see you, okay? I should be the one asking you that. I bite my lip before speaking in a more serious tone. These monsters and wanderers are actually what you're cleaning up, right? How many test sites are there? This was test site 5. He takes a step forward and seizes my wrist with a lot of strength. Oh, you're not happy with this.
Now do you see?
Yeah, it's super dangerous. Why did I come here?
In this world, there will
Please explain.
always be people who want your power.
So these monsters? So for my safety, he locked me up. Okay. In a dance of light and shadow, his expression remains indiscernible, and before I can open my mouth, the cries of wanderers fill the air. It's not like we did a good job with these monsters. MC would have probably if Caleb didn't come. I avert my gaze. The remaining figures struggle against the vortex, and the metaflux slowly dissipates. Yeah, he's so hot when he's serious. Like, look at him. I just want to pinch him. As the winds screech, the energy particles coalesce into a large wanderer. It roars before advancing toward Caleb. It's just transformed. Caleb, be careful.
You're the one who needs to be careful.
With a stern expression, he grabs my shoulder and pulls me behind him. Ooh. Don't mind if I do, just stand
Are you
here.
trying to prove you're strong enough to trespass into restricted zones by yourself? At night?
Maybe.
You should only do that sort of thing when you're not throwing yourself into danger.
But I have you now. So we okay? Right? I feel like we're gonna get a scolding. Whoa. Wow. Oh my goodness. We look absolutely smashing. Oh. Yeah, this is perfect. I love this. Oh. Guns blazing. We even matching with the guns. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm too lazy to turn this fully widescreen because then I need to stop the video and then unplug the phone from the capture card. Yeah.
Smart. Now I can relax a little. Focus fire.
Caleb, save me. Whoa, thank you.
Is it charging up?
Yeah, I need to see them.
Let's see it.
They look so cool together.
It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
That is amazing.
Watch me.
Get behind the rock spikes. The waves can't touch us then. Smart. Now I can relax a little.
Oh my god, we really are gonna get a scolding, aren't we?
Fire. Now's our chance to strike. It can't hold on for much longer. Once we take out the repulsion core, it won't stand a chance.
Wow, I'm like mesmerized with this fight.
Step back.
Oh, there it is.
My turn.
Target has entered the containment
Oh
zone.
my
Pursuing
god.
target.
Positions locked. Fire.
Oh my god, the way he looked up from the hat. Weak. My knees are weak.
Smart.
I don't know if I can
relax a
stand.
little. Something's changed. Watch out. If you get hurt again, I'll have to keep you behind me.
My place is next to you.
I can stay behind.
Does it hurt? We'll get it checked out later.
Hopefully he's not mad at us.
Caleb!
No, now.
But you know, I know why he locked her up. You know, you shouldn't lock people up like that, but
Now I can relax a little.
she really in a lot of trouble, and she would have been in a really troublesome position if he wasn't there.
Heads up. Time for a pop. You and I are going to the medical bay.
You and I are getting to the medical bay. Did you hear that? He's like, I'm gonna patch you up. Yeah, because I was like on 10% health. I think my cat just woke up. I'ma need to check on him. If he didn't, I'll continue. Wait. There we go. Needed to raise my table a little bit. The fleet ship cruises smoothly in the sky as it's currently on autopilot. It resembles a colossal beast lurking in the night. I really don't like this electric sound. Outside the porthole, an endless stream of stars flickers like a shimmering wave of light. In the aircraft cabin, Caleb puts me on the bed. Retrieving a first aid kit, he sets it down and carefully removes the bloody fabric from my knee. We really are at the medical bay, okay. Yeah. Under the harsh light, blood continues to flow. His gloves are dyed a bright crimson. I look away. Wow, he is so focused and he's so worried.
Does it hurt?
Oh my gosh. His eyes had so much sadness. He's like a stranded puppy.
Are you mad at me?
No, I thought you were mad at me. So we mad at each other maybe? No. 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 As I hear him take out the medicine and equipment, I start to turn around, but then his hand covers my eyes. Why? A fine needle pricks my skin and the searing pain instantly dissipates. She doesn't like needles. Oh, I love this. He's so wonderful, you guys. Caleb. I have needle phobia, so thank you. I raise my head and look into his eyes. The explosion in the Cascade district was just a convenient excuse to justify the cleanup. Then there's Kevi and Mia. You, what have you been doing behind my back? Then there's Kevi and Mia. Those were manufactured accidents too. So they've been doing this. It's not that Caleb is doing something behind our back. But if he's being controlled... Caleb wipes away the blood from my knee and disposes of the syringe. He retrieves a surgical skin stapler. He's so caring. I love him.
What could have happened if I hadn't been there tonight?
We would have most probably been dead. Most probably, because there were a lot of them. Click, the surgical skin stapler leaves behind a faint mark. I can imagine how afraid he was when he saw us.
I can't bear going through the same pain again. Or do you want me to re-experience that loneliness because I left you?
No. Oh. That's not...
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger anymore.
He's so caring. Click, his fingers touch the stitched area and wipe away the tiny droplets of blood. A little controversial, because, you know, he locked us in.
Whether those people live or die tonight, it doesn't matter anymore.
Because all he cares about is
Anyone
MC.
who dares to wield power that isn't theirs must pay the price. The explosion was just an opportunity for the fleet to intervene. You arrived in Skyhaven at the wrong time.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? How does he break it to you?
Would anything change? Would it even make a difference?
He sets down the surgical skin stapler and bandages my wound. Then he calmly meets my gaze. So you kept me in the dark to stop me from doing anything. Did you really think I wouldn't question such protection? Caleb remains silent. I lick my dry lips, suddenly tired of arguing with him. Fine. Once your fleet ship lands, I leave.
No, you won't.
Oh! Why aren't I? Can I be serious for like a moment? Okay, I'm not gonna leave.
Since you managed to escape once, we'll be going somewhere else.
Where? He lifts his hand and cups my cheek, yet his fingers are freezing cold. It must be because of that arm. He has one robot arm. And it's only like skin over it. Like a doll. I think that's it. Because why else would they show that in this wish pool that he had like a robot arm? And why must they emphasize that his hands are cold? You know?
I will protect you.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will, sir. Step back before I freaking straddle you.
Resolved, I need to make sure you're safe and sound.
What just came out of me?
Who did the Colonel bring back?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Since he ordered us to take good care of her, she's probably not a nobody.
With the mission over, Caleb takes me to the special care unit on the Far Space fleet ship. I can't even step outside of it. Oh, okay, I don't want to be in this room. The walls, white as snow, are adorned with all sorts of medical devices. Their multicolored indicator lights dancing incessantly. I don't know his rationale or how exactly I'm being kept here, so I couldn't care less right now. Now we're stuck in this room.
Maybe she's also getting sent to Colonel.
Sent to...
How is she?
The medical examination is done. We're just waiting for the analysis. But because of the rain, the equipment indicates her vital signs are abnormal. Colonel, who's the injured?
An important target for observation. Is there a problem?
No, I was just curious. I've never seen her before, so...
What did they expect? That he would say, my girlfriend? I look at the blue and white medical gown I'm wearing. It's ironic I got labeled as a target for observation. Their conversation draws to a close and is replaced by the sound of familiar footsteps getting closer. He even knows his footsteps, y'all. I return to the bed and lie down as if I haven't heard them speak. The door opens silently and Caleb walks in. The room's lights adjust with his every step. I do not like this clicking electric sound.
Morning.
Good morning! As he nears the bed, the room brightens as if to imitate the breaking dawn. He pulls up a chair and sits down. Yeah, he looks so fine in this freaking uniform. I just want to attack him.
How are you feeling?
Very good. We're not gonna stay quiet. No silent treatment. Respond. Although I would like to know what he says on stay quiet as well, but... It's not gonna be snappy if I pick respond, right? I'm okay. The Colonel ordered people to take care of me. Who would dare to neglect me? True. I mean, he does everything with a well-meaning,
While
so...
the crystalline shards have been removed from your wound, it can still be infected.
Caleb taps the vital signs monitor on the wall, and various data values appear in midair. My heart rate, my breathing rate, everything but my current mental state is right in front of him. To have a guy that cares this frickin' much. Caleb, I need to leave. But I have a feeling
You'll be out of here
like
soon enough.
He just wants to make sure that everything is okay, and then he'll let her leave. He meets my gaze, his words seemingly admonishing me. When?
Depends on when your vital signs return to normal.
I guess. Since last night, I've heard the same response 3 times now. Yeah, since last night. So, it's barely been a day. A question takes hold of me. It sends a shiver down my spine. Is Is she gonna ask about the ship? Caleb? It's been a while since I said his name like that. Touched, Caleb's gaze finds mine. I'm nervous. Yes. Why am I nervous? When you made me take cold medicine that night, it wasn't just because you were concerned about my health, right? Wait. Were they like...
You already figured out everything, right? Aren't I pathetic?
Maybe you should have, like, told me what they were, you know? But he would never give anything that could possibly, like, damage her in some way. Yeah. I didn't assume he should be like, yeah. I'm tired, Caleb. Can I rest without any more interruptions? I take a deep breath before offering a tired smile.
Sure.
The person before me stays composed. The Caleb I once knew is gone. Wait, she can see the switch. She can see the switch up.
It'll help you relax.
Oh, he definitely fighting personalities. Yeah.
I'll check in on you later tonight.
Exactly like with Kevi. But Caleb seems much stronger. Like, he seems much more determined to take over. Because he's been himself. Escape. Oh, we're gonna escape again. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. But it's okay. It's not like he's gonna get mad at us or anything. But wow. I'm getting so many flashbacks to Amnesia. Amnesia Memories, I think it's called. The trauma route. Like, I don't wanna spoil anything, so I'm not saying anything. Groggy, I open my eyes again. The world outside has already descended into darkness. A few lights twinkle like fireflies in the heavy mist. I wonder how she'll get out of this one. Like, he obviously does not want her to get hurt. I sit up and scan my surroundings, belatedly realizing I'm not at home. Everything that has led up to this moment feels like a surreal dream. The lights? I whip my head around and look out the window again. Where are we? I can't clearly see what's outside, but in the mist are the outlines of tall buildings. The nurse said something about where we were going. Since Caleb wants to take me back to HQ, it seems the Farspace fleet ship has landed. Okay. It's a starship that spends most of its time in the sky and doesn't always touch the ground. So...
What's wrong? Where does it hurt?
Is she gonna... I feel cold for some reason. My head is spinning. I can't see anything. Oh, I see what...
I'll call for the doctor.
In one swift move, I pick up her limp body, place her on the bed, and tuck her in. Sorry. After putting on the nurse's face mask and uniform, I push the cart along as I leave. I hope you dressed her as well, MC. Several officers wearing uniforms approach me. I lower my gaze and walk past them. I'm sorry, but as if Caleb won't see that it's her. He knows her inside out. Like, he knows how she walks, how her eyes looks, everything. But before I can breathe a sigh of relief, a voice calls out to me. Who is it?
Excuse me, nurse.
What is it? How can I help you? I turn around and make sure I don't stutter as I speak. A fleet officer walks up to me. He frowns as he gives me a once-over. On you? Huh. What you mean a once-over?
The armory. Why does a nurse need to be there?
Oh. I'm sorry, I thought the pharmacy was this way. Can I not go wherever I want? I'm a nurse. I calm down and lie to him without missing a beat. I'ma beat him up if he questions me again. I guess the person who gave me directions misunderstood my question. Bye! Fortunately, this explanation seems to have fooled him. He nods and points to the corridor in the opposite direction. Be gone now!
The pharmacy is over there. The armory is a restricted area, so you shouldn't be wandering around.
Okay, thank you, good sir. Bye. I haven't even taken a few steps when the fleet officer calls out to me again. What do you want? What's up with this guy?
Wait.
Is there something else you need? Was I being rude or something?
You have stabilizers there, right?
Sure. He grabs 3 syringes from a box on the cart and shows me the number on his chest. Okay, he grabbed 3.
I'm taking some with me. Write it down on the list later.
Okay. Stabilizers? For whom? For the subspecies or for yourself? He finally vanishes after making a turn around the corner, and my heart finally relaxes. What did he mean by stabilizers? Or was that why the man became crazy? The one at the beginning. I pick up a syringe from the box and turn it over to look at its label. I mean, Caleb told us about this. Drug name, Tibicin. I think that was it. It rings a bell. It rings a bell. It can be used to combat emotional outbursts, enhance cognitive functions, and help patients stabilize their mental state. So that guy who killed his wife and kid, he got addicted to this and turned cray-cray. Only those with touring chips may use this. This drug should not be used daily. So everyone with these touring chips can use this. Does that mean our Caleb? Because he for sure has something like this inside of him. Because of how MC is explaining it to us. Oh. He's been keeping this hidden quite well. He really does not want to worry her, and he doesn't want her to think that he's not him anymore. Imagine the stress this guy must have had.
You planted a mind control device in me. It's that chip.
Yeah, We get a flashback to this moment.
Rereading. Inputting memory.
What if they wipe Caleb? That ship must be the touring ship. What if they put in memories that aren't his? That fleet officer must also have one. Oh, an absurd thought pops into my head. I am so worried, you guys. Oh. If ship implantation is common in the fleet, then Caleb might have gotten it too. In that case, maybe everything he's done so far wasn't of his violation. Could the changes in his behavior also be related to the touring ship? Yeah, because he changes up, like, pretty quickly. That's what MC has been telling us with this dialogue. For a moment, I can't tell if I'm onto something or trying to excuse his actions. Probably both. A few meters away, a large door suddenly opens. I hear a very familiar voice speak. Caleb? Or who else? My heart skips a beat. I retreat and try to hide in a corner of the corridor. Before I can see who's with Caleb, however, he turns. His back blocks my view.
I heard you'll lead the fleet on a patrol through the depths of the Deepspace tunnel in 3 days. The Fountain of Otome is about to enter its next phase. A banquet will be held in your honor before you leave.
Fountain of Otome?
I can't attend the celebratory banquet anyway. I have some personal matters to deal with.
The higher-ups gave the order. You shouldn't ignore them.
Caleb doesn't speak for a moment before he responds in a lower voice. Are we gonna hear this?
Speculating on other people's thoughts isn't my forte. And since I've taken your place, I can order you to leave. Now.
Strict! Caleb reaches out and presses the sensor on the wall. The door rises. The man grunts as he leaves.
Come here.
Of course he knew! I can't with this man. In the empty corridor, Caleb suddenly turns around and looks at where I'm hiding. Oh, hi. I freeze and don't move. A few seconds later, a shadow looms over me and grabs my wrist. Hello.
Playing hide and seek now? Did you really think you wouldn't be noticed?
Maybe I thought I was a ninja.
There are eyes in every nook and cranny. Does it look like you can escape?
Not from you. Who am I talking to, Caleb or the chip? The chipmunk. You were brave enough to bring me to HQ. That means no matter who's suspicious of me, you'll have my back, right? Of course he will. Look at him. Oh, I adore him. He stares at me for a long time, and then he laughs. For some reason, an ominous feeling washes over me. Is it because she's like, who's laughing? Caleb or Chipmunk? Let go of
You want to go home, right? I'll take you there now.
Give me back Caleb! Chipmunk, go away! For reference, Chipmunk is Chip, the other Caleb. From the Farspace Fleet's headquarters to his home, Caleb remains silent the entire way. Click, the door is now locked. I'm sorry. This is what you meant by safe and sound? Yeah, we're back home at Caleb's. I feel safe. Lowering his gaze, he says nothing. Following his gaze, I find the wound of my knee has reopened. He's gonna take care of it. This precious, precious man.
Doesn't it hurt?
Answer my question first, Caleb. Oh my gosh. Oh. His eyes looks like space. He suddenly picks me up and walks into the living room. Oh, they do these eyes so freaking well. Everyone has fantastic eyes. I hope this chapter is long. Captive bird. Is it me? Or are we captivating Caleb? I don't mind.
Sit first. We need to tend to your wound.
Is the Colonel ordering me around, or is Caleb worried about me?
Both? Oh my goodness. This is like straight from a book. Not gonna lie, that hand placement is hot. I know that it's just because, you know, her knee reopened, but you know, it's romantic, right? Oh, I can't. Do I dare to move forward? Oh, I'm already having a meltdown. Is this gonna be an entire cutscene? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be in shambles.
Do you remember that injured cat you brought back home? Back when we were kids?
Am I that one now?
We kept it in the backyard. But that cat always kept trying to run away before it fully recovered.
Sounds like someone we know, MC. Who could that be? I don't know. Oh my gosh. A caring man. Oh, I love it. I love it. Please tend to my wound.
I don't want to listen to this.
Do you want to know what I did in response?
This is the Colonel.
I got a collar with a bell. I put it on the cat. That way, it couldn't escape without being noisy. If I had that kind of bell right now,
Oh my goodness. Nah, because the way his hand slid down. I'm weak. I am 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 weak. My knees are about to freaking fold apart. I should make you wear it, right? I knew he was talking about MC, like, Y'all, I don't know about you, y'all, but I like this Caleb as well. I like Colonel Chipmunk and Caleb. Colonel Chipmunk. Oh, that's... yeah. I think that's good. I think that's good. Oh my goodness. I will definitely be rewatching this. Oh my gosh. It's just such a simple movement, yet I'm here like in shambles. Just because of that. Hand sliding, the hand movement. He's using his evil.
Should make you wear it, right?
And the way he looks at her, oh my goodness. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking, no. Intrusive thoughts, stay where you are. Stay the frick where you are. Is this your protection? Fine, I'll let you do what you want. You bet! You bet! Oh my gosh. Guys, don't lie. Don't lie. You would also pick the other one.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll let you do what you want.
Is there anything I can do?
Analyzing vital signs.
Oh, vital signs.
Because of that monster, your wound is infected. Is there truly a way for you to run around without getting injured?
Are you still the Caleb who confronted danger with me? I've had enough of your protection.
Oh my god, he's sad. Oh no, no!
If being with me only brings you pain, then just put up with this for 3 more days.
What are you going to do?
Tie up loose ends. And then, all of this will be over. I just need 3 days.
Wait. Why does it feel like he will put himself in danger?
Our reporters out in the field confirm the lockdown will be lifted after being in effect. The Far Space Fleet assures everyone that the explosion in the Cascade District will not happen.
After all this is over, the fleet will return to the Deepspace tunnel. You'll be safe, for now.
In other words, you'll just disappear again and not even say anything?
I'll be gone. Aren't you happy that you won't have to see me then?
No.
I'm about to leave. It'd be nice if we had a meal together.
So, I have to listen to the Colonel even when it comes to eating and drinking now?
You can be mad, but don't let it affect your health.
I'm not mad.
Growing up, we knew each other so well. Better than most, even. I could see through your lies when you'd blink. Bite your lip, and I could tell you were upset.
Oh, I love him. I can see why he could be a little bit controversial, but it's not even... Yeah, no. It's the purpose. It's the purpose he's done these things.
In that case, tell me, what am I thinking about right now? I wonder, how did you turn into someone I hardly recognize?
Did you see that? For a second he was like... His eyes just got so sad. And now... It seems like he's smirking. Like, it feels like he is...
Oh, I know. You're thinking some chip got put into my brain, right? And now I'm no longer who I used to be?
Not all the time.
What if I told you I was always like this? Your life has threats around every corner. The people who are after your power, who want to hurt you, they should all just disappear. You're only safe when you're by my side.
I'd rather face danger head-on than safely live like this. I don't need you.
You don't need me? Is that what you think? All right.
Okay, but the chemistry is through the roof. If this would have been a stranger, I'd be like, get off! I'll call the cops on you, I'll even you. But Caleb, I'm like, do whatever the hell you want. But he's saying he doesn't have a chip. But I think he does. But he's fighting this chip much, much better than the others. That's what I'm thinking.
What do you need? You can tell me. We
That
can
is so
return to
hot.
Lincoln if that's what you want. If you want to return to the past, we'll rebuild our old house and move in together. And if one house isn't enough, I'll build you a whole maze. I'll decorate it with everything you could ever want. It will be the most beautiful, stunning garden you've ever seen. No one will be able to find you ever again. I'll protect you forever.
Caleb, you can't just... You're very important to me, and no one could ever replace you.
Really? I always held myself back and endured day after day after day. It was suffocating.
Wow.
But now, I'm tired of playing these games.
Okay, bring Caleb back. Colonel, bye. Bring Caleb back. Oh. It feels like being with Caleb now means like you have two boyfriends. Because you have Colonel Chipmunk and you have Caleb. Wow. This is so freaking interesting. Like his main story is crazy good. Like it's super interesting, and he's such a complex character. He's telling us that he does not have a chip. I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that. Because it feels like Colonel Chipmunk would be like, no, we're not gonna tell the truth, pushing down on the real Caleb. But if Colonel Chipmunk would try to harm MC, I am positive 1000% that Caleb would push through. Like he would never ever let that happen. And I think that's why he hasn't really been consumed. Like he's so much like the Caleb we know. Wow, this is so interesting. This is so interesting. I like this kind of complex story. These complex characters. And I understand why some people might see this as like a very bad thing of Caleb. But if you know Caleb, you also know that his entire mission, his life mission, revolves around MC. Like he would never ever hurt her. But to him, keeping her safe is keeping her in the vicinity. Like him knowing where she is. I mean, it could be borderline obsessive, yeah. But the thing is, he also said that in 3 days, okay, he'll clean this up and she'll just go and do whatever she wants. So it's not like he's imprisoning her, but he knows that a lot of people are trying to hurt her, and he knows of these experiments. He knows that she will be in trouble, that there are a lot of things in this world that could possibly be her downfall. And we saw that with that test area site 5. If Caleb was not there, I don't think MC would have made it. And that is what Caleb was afraid of. He knows that she just dives into these dangers. He knows that. And like, wouldn't you, if you really, really love someone, wouldn't you try to protect them with everything you have? Like, with every means necessary? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone would. So I don't see him. I don't see him as like a bad person because he locked her up. And also, I mean, she had a tracker on him, so. And I also feel like they're more alike than not. So, they definitely do some of the things that are the same. The only thing I would say is a bit more like controversial to me, or which I was like a little bit like, I don't know what I like about this, was the fact that they're adoptive children, and they both so they're like step siblings, and that kind of for me was like, but I keep an open mind because we have to also think about like the culture, the East Asian culture. I think maybe it's the same all over Asia, or more so than not. That they have, they usually have like a word for someone that is like older, stuff like that, older and younger. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but you definitely need to have some kind of a cultural knowledge. And if you've seen like series and stuff, it's not so rare for them to be calling each other like brother, sister, when they're not blood related. And Caleb and MC are not blood related. And one thing that we must also think about is that Caleb has harbored these feelings for MC for a very, very long time. He has not seen her as a sibling. Whilst MC might have felt that way in the beginning. But as we can see, there is something different growing inside of her. And that's also something I'm like, how's she gonna manage everything? What if Infold can't give her back all her memories, right? That would just be like, how would he manage that? I mean, she has memories with all of these guys. No, they can't do that. Because then she can't really be exclusive with anyone. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, I want them all to have an MC, but another MC, like a reincarnated into something else MC, like another timeline MC, Like, we can slice it up like that. How about that? Oh, should I just continue? Yeah, I should continue. Well then, Crossroads. Yeah, Caleb's content is wild, but I love it. I found Caleb again, and yet the familiar person from my memories has been eaten away by someone indescribable, hidden pain. Only fragments remain. Yeah, he really fighting that General Chipmunk. The night sky above Skyhaven is clear, but all its secrets are somewhere in the bottomless, unfathomable depths of his eyes. But at least she knows him so well that she knows which one is Caleb. The night before he left, I dreamed about our childhood. They have such a strong bond. I dreamt of Caleb and me running down the streets, skipping class, grabbing ice cream, and reading comic books. Remember, they're not blood related. And I dreamt of that day when we held hands and became part of each other's lives.
Remember this. From now on, I'll always be by your side. It's okay.
This is so cute.
I'll always be there for you, and I won't hurt you.
I know! He would never. We know that. He would never ever hurt MC.
Why are you crying here by yourself? Who bullied you? It's okay. I'll avenge you.
He's been like this from the start.
Hold my hand. You won't have to worry about losing your way when I'm here.
MC really needed someone like him. The contrail left by the fleet ships splits the sky. It's like a line between dreams and reality. Maybe it really is a metaphor. Rays of light pierce the clouds and bring the world back to a new, sunny day. On the runway, fleet ships are ready and waiting for their colonel to give the signal. It feels like whenever we say goodbye, I'm always sending you off.
I guess it won't be a painful experience this time.
No, don't say that. Oh my gosh. My heart hurts. Of course it will be. MC will miss you. I will miss you. Yeah, protect this man. He's so lovable. I don't care if you did controversial things, because we know that you would never hurt MC. He just doesn't have it in him. I feel like he's gonna definitely fight with Colonel Chipmunk internally. His hands moves, probably to ruffle my hair, but he hesitates. His arm soon falls to his side. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, holy crap. I'm about to freaking cry. No, no. No, this is so sad, you guys. I need strength.
I'll be going now.
Oh no. We made this puppy sad. Yeah. I lower my head and a lump forming in my throat. Girl, me and you both.
Make sure you eat on time. Look after yourself.
sad. Caleb turns around, his back disappearing as it gets farther and farther away. The fleet ships take off and disappear into the sky, becoming specks in the distance. Oh, this was pretty.
I was so bored without you. I almost became a shriveled up peach. By the way, Jenna mentioned you were at Sky Haven for a wedding, but what kind of wedding lasts that long?
Mine? No, don't tell Rafayel. Oh, you know, my old friend is...
My boss is calling. Let's catch up later.
Okay, bye, Tara. I end the call and put my phone back into my pocket. That's when I notice there's a strange object in it. What did he give us? Definitely from Caleb, right? Huh? When did this... What is it? I take it out to get a closer look under the sun. It's an old yellow piece of paper with a kid's handwriting. What does it say? Is that apple supposed to be Caleb? Or MC? Maybe that's why he loves Apple so much. Because he's thinking about MC. Forgiveness coupon for Caleb. Valid for 100 years. Oh my gosh. So he used his voucher. Forgiveness coupon. Now we have to forgive him, right? Holding it, I feel a wave of sadness, like bubbles ready to burst, erupt from the depths of my heart. Girl, same, I'm about to friggin' no. Caleb, you dummy. I can't figure out what's real or fake with Caleb. That was not Colonel Chipmunk, let me tell you that. You know who the real Caleb is. You know. But I understand MC as well. Like, her frustration with what is happening. And the fact that Caleb probably, most likely, has a chip inside of him as well. And what if it takes over? Nah, he gonna break that. But what I know for sure is that this person who's important to me, I don't want to lose him a second time. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I'm disrupting everything here. The Far Space Fleet has the Spatium Core fragment, and with that, the chapter on the explosion incident draws to a close. However, Mia's fate is enshrouded in mystery, and Kevy's future is uncertain with that chip. This isn't an ending, but the beginning of another story. What if they're experimenting on Mia still? An invisible web has been cast with the ether core acting as a lead ball. As a result, it has created a gravitational field that's as strong as a black hole. Sounds like you will be in danger, MC. Ever. the Far Space Fleet, myself. Who knows how many more pieces are being pulled in? Either way, they're slowly or quickly rolling into a void. The Turing chip, the Fountain of Otome, those patients turned into monsters via experiments. Everything seems to lead back to one source, the professor who's lurking in the shadows. He's up to no good. In the heart of Skyhaven's main island, opposite the airspace center, are rows and rows of new buildings that popped up recently. It looks so cool. Inside one of them, researchers are scurrying around with papers and walking into different labs. They're preparing to announce the biggest breakthrough of the century, so there's no room for mistakes. Biggest breakthrough of the century. Caleb silently stands in the elevator as it climbs to a non-existent floor that can only be accessed with special clearance. What are you gonna do, Caleb? Please don't put yourself in danger. The doors slide open, and he walks down a gray corridor and toward an arched door. A device with a faint green light scans his eyes. Then, the door quietly opens. Before him, a scene unfolds. It's vastly different from the dull gray and white of his surroundings earlier. A seemingly endless expanse of lush green trees stretches out under a glass dome and shiny silver roof. Whoa.
We went ahead and recycled those abandoned flux nexuses. Then, we paid the N109 zone a visit to get info on Antagonists.
Stay away from Sylus.
Our Skyhaven gig is almost over. Where's our next stop?
Yeah, where is it?
We practically spoiled Ever, and those old people in the fleet. We're like their personal hitmen.
Does he ever stop talking?
Don't think I won't beat you up because you're a kid.
You two, stop arguing. The professor said we're family, and families are all about love and kindness.
Is this also one of the experiments? Viper leans against a massive tree. He puts his hands behind his head as he grumbles to himself. That girl almost sounded like Simone. The other two are sitting nearby, a little boy and a girl wearing a black dress.
Where's Mr. Overprotective? Did he check in on his little hunter girl again?
This guy is so freaking annoying.
Healthy relationships are ideal, but the twisted ones, that's where the drama... Ah!
Oh yeah, you best shut your mouth. Before he can even finish, his head is made to spin 180 degrees. He finds himself staring into that brooding gaze. Say it to his face. But I mean, it is rather interesting, the relationship between them, so... What's more frightening is that this person is genuinely smiling at him. Oh my god, it's Colonel!
Your attempts to mess with me are lacking in creativity.
Why are you making the chipmunk come out? It could be Caleb as well,
Where's the
actually.
professor?
Inside And can't you at least put my head back in place before you go?
A small mechanical bug flies in. It perches on his finger for a second before darting into the vegetation. Mechanical bug. They really be out here creating cyborgs.
14 years ago, Josephine and her team defected. They kept quiet about that kid being the best test subject.
Okay, Josephine. The grandma.
The Gaia Research Center was destroyed during the Chrono Rift catastrophe, and then the N109 zone took over. With Onikinus and those gangs around, retrieving their old experimental data and equipment is not an easy thing. Josephine and her researchers have been using fake names for years and kept this achievement of theirs a secret.
Fake names?
But our investigation has paid off. Not to mention, Josephine and her traitors got what they deserved.
That means you found the child who disappeared back then.
Who is this? One of the experiments, maybe? As well? That means you found a child who disappeared back then. We have new characters, but no information right now.
From what we've seen and how she's been acting, her powers haven't activated yet.
Ooh. The man with salt and pepper hair glances to the side. The youngster has entered the room. The youngster?
Compared to that broken thing, I'm a weapon perfectly primed forever.
Was it the one who just talked? Caleb calmly looks up and stares at the hologram in the air. It displays a massive hospital ward. Keep Zayne out of this! In the darkness, there's a figure who's barely visible.
I've been waiting for many years.
What if this guy is the sixth love interest? I'm thinking this guy or the Nest guy that talked with Rafayel. The man on the hospital bed finally peeks out of the gloom. Half of his face is on the thinner side. They must have given us some kind of clues. His skin is so pale that it's almost transparent, and his voice carries the weight of pure fatigue. Maybe not.
So, don't make me wait anymore.
Is this gonna be like someone who's after MC? Like wants to... After the man mentions a few key points, Caleb nods and walks into the lush green scenery. All is quiet. Then Professor Lucius raises his head, his gaze fixed on the hologram materializing in midair. Caleb mentioned he was
The Fountain of Otame will be put into motion, and Ever will soon reveal its revolutionary vision to the world.
This sounds so freaking ominous.
We'll track down the missing child, but now isn't the best time.
Oh. They'll be after her again. He glances at the figures who has long vanished into the verdant vegetation, his gaze lingering on his right arm. Caleb? There hidden beneath the surface lies the price Caleb paid to be brought back to life. So it has to do with his, like, robot arm.
At least it will be before he becomes completely useless.
Caleb? Why does it sound like they're gonna like kill him off or something? Like they'll use him as a weapon and then just discard of him. He becomes completely useless. Why? Will he turn crazy like that Joseph? Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Will he turn into one of those experiments? The human body is far too fragile. But by surrendering warmth and sensation, even the simplest modifications can transform flesh and bone into unyielding machinery. I have a thought. They're not gonna turn his entire body into a machine, are they? You guys, I am so worried. Electric currents, but that would also be kind of hot. Electric currents will course through the neural network, numbing everything, taking control of everything, until they completely replace him. Turning him into a weapon, perfectly crafted for the task. Y'all stay the frick back from Caleb. I'm just here hoping that they're talking about that guy there. That's just like question mark, question mark. The pale, fatigued guy. Oh. The old man smiles at the thought, anticipation glinting in his eyes. But he looked at Caleb when he said all of this, when he thought all of this. He looks forward to the day it happens. Oh, we will never, ever let this happen. But wow, what an incredibly interesting story. In a forest where shattered stars rest, a crystalline pool appears. As if infused with the wine of life, it's clear yet murky. Is this the fountain, maybe? This fountain of Otome? In a forest where shattered stars rest, a crystalline pool appears. Is it a supernova, maybe? As if infused with the wine of life, it's clear yet murky. Young traveler, do not drink from it. Lost lover, do not drink from it. Sounds like a warning to me. In a forest where shattered stars rest, a crystalline pool appears, as if infused with the wine of life. It's clear yet murky. Young traveler, do not drink from it. Lost lover, do not drink from it. But when flowers wither in their sleep, when winds fall silent, when the vigilant owl closes its eyes. In the it's the same. When the vigilant owl closes its eyes, only then can you drink deep of these waters. Let the dead sing, O fountain of Otome, cleanse my time, nourish my flesh, spare me from the loneliness of eternal rest. This sounds like, you know, an immortality fountain. When winds fall silent, when the vigilant owl, who is the owl? Spare me from the loneliness of eternal rest. It's just being repeated. Wow, I'm getting chills, you guys. I'm scared. Where is this story turning? But like, I'm intrigued. I'm super intrigued. We're just gonna head into this fight, and I'm just gonna be melting all of this that happened. Like, I definitely need to rewatch everything from the beginning, but I'm also like, I'm thinking, Like, I wanna rewatch it with another language.
My hands aren't just for painting.
Wait, I need to have a look at my gorgeous husband here. Oh my goodness, I love this outfit. And this is definitely my favorite outfit for MC as well.
Move. I'll go on ahead.
What? Rafayel! Oh, maybe he doesn't like that I've spent so much time with Caleb. So sorry. No, come over here. Okay then. If you're not coming, I'll be going. Bye! Okay. That trick didn't work. Come on. Let's
Watch
go over
out.
here. Oh,
this one is a handful.
Okay, let's go Auto.
My shark is hungry.
So where was I before I was fooling around with Rafayel?
Good job.
Now. Phew. Good thing you had me here.
Wow, the claymore is so freaking cool. Lock him up.
You aren't so bad yourself.
This is going so quickly.
Come. My shark is... Here's our chance.
Rafayel with protocourse, I tell ya.
Come back. That wasn't so tough now, was it?
It's over.
This is savage. We probably had another one as well, right? Yeah. Probably. There usually is some fighting. Hopefully, we'll have more of the story unlocked. But I know we're at the last, like, main story chapter. Let's go. A lot happened. I am worried about Caleb, super duper worried about Caleb. But it feels like he will
Even
turn
the smallest fluctuation can't escape my
on Ever and the Professor.
My shark is hungry.
Now, Rafayel.
Yeah,
like, he's up to something, but he hasn't told us anything. Because, you know, keeping MC out of his plans will keep her safe as well.
My shark is hungry.
Because if he would tell her, he would not sit back. And that we know. We know that she won't sit back.
Careful. Are you still holding on?
Ooh, Rafayel.
Stay alert. Come back. Careful. That wasn't so tough now, was it?
It's over.
I'm super worried. Super duper worried. Like, what is gonna happen? And we don't even have a next story, do we? But maybe there's a chapter after this. Maybe there is a chapter after this. So let's just begin. Yeah. I just feel like they're gonna do something with Caleb. And that worries me a lot. But they're also talking about MC not having activated her true powers. So when that happens,
my shark is
that's gonna be rather interesting to see what exactly she can do.
Doesn't touch us.
Rafayel.
Beautiful. Now let's hit it with everything we've got.
If this is the end of the main story, I'll be doing more of like the bonds, the memoirs, the myths if we have.
Let's focus on the blue one.
I've just like been collecting everything.
Should be easy.
And the only 2 cards
Watch out.
I've played so far.
I have faith in us.
Come on, let's huddle up in our hermit crab shell.
No, I have played Blossom so far.
Now let's hit it with everything we've got.
And I played Raphael's birthday card.
Hungry.
Now.
I was so freaking lucky because I got his birthday card
my turn.
In the first 10 pulls. And it was the free pulls as well. So super lucky. But then I had to get the other birthday card. That's supposedly the one from last year. And that one took me a couple of tries.
This is all too easy.
Not even a challenge.
But I got it. So I'm gonna need to upload those as well. I've been rather slow with continuing with the story because there's just so much things to do. Like there's so much content. Next, and it's locked. Yeah, coming soon. It's gonna come with the 6th love interest, I think. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Yeah, there is nothing more. Nothing more. Well then, you guys, this is it. That is it for today, and I hope you all had as much fun as I had. It's been a roller coaster. This entire chapter with Caleb has been a roller coaster, but it's been so fun. Like, he is such an interesting character. I feel there's gonna be like a lot of angst when it comes to Caleb. But then again, it makes for a very good story. Like, it could become very emotional, so I'm buckled up for that. How do I feel after this? He's definitely my second main. I'm sorry, but no one can dethrone my husband, my number one, Rafayel. He had me so quickly. So quickly. And then Caleb, I was like, he piqued my interest when we were at the grandma's house there, right before the explosion. Definitely piqued my interest. And then with the Catch-22, I was like, I love this guy. He's so lovable. Actually, all of them are. There's really no one who isn't. And they're all super interesting. There's not one of them that is boring. Like, not one of them. At first, I was like, okay, maybe I felt like Zayne could be a little bit boring from the start, but don't get me wrong, I was still very much attracted to him. He's super fine. But it's just like his demeanor. He seems like very quiet, very strict, very mature, which is good. But then, having seen the other sides of him, I'm like, don't flip-flop, don't flip-flop. Y'all know, if I could collect all of their cards, I freaking would. Everyone would be my main. But like, this game is gonna get so freaking expensive if I main everyone, which I can't. So Infold, partner with me and give me a lot of crystals. Oh, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.